Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this virtual Economist event, the European Union's Recovery and Resilience Fund for Greece. I'm Alasdair Ross. I'm the country's editor at the Economist's The World In publication and a director at the Economist Intelligence Unit. We're pleased to see you here, even if it is at a distance, and we're looking forward to covering the European Green Deal, digital transformation, infrastructure investment, all in times of pandemic and in its aftermath. We're also grateful to our sponsors today at Piraeus Bank, Eunice Energy Group, Vodafone, Hellenic Development Bank, Office Line, and the many others whose support has made today possible. In the hit Broadway musical, Hamilton, the protagonist wants to collectivize American debts, but he's opposed by rich states who don't see why they should bail out the poorer ones. He explains, "We assume the debts, the union gets new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost. You'd rather give it a sedative." Forgive the lack of music. He wins the argument, and the resulting mutualization of America's debt is known as the Hamiltonian moment. Well, the EU got its own Hamiltonian moment in July when, after months of fractious talks, the bloc agreed to borrow 750 billion euros on capital markets and share out the proceeds among member states over 6 years in the form of grants and loans. This is a substantial amount, which can make a difference to the rate and manner of recovery in nations around the Union. It's Hamiltonian because it marks the first time that the richer nations have agreed to put their strong credit ratings at the service of lower income ones, effectively transferring their taxpayers' resources to the taxpayers of less well-heeled states. The scope and ambition of the package is captured in its official title, Next Generation EU. The loans and grants on offer will do little to lessen the immediate effects of the economic crisis created by the COVID pandemic. It will flow too slowly for that. But over time, it has the potential to lift the EU onto a new growth track, reoriented to match the bloc's long-term goals. These include climate-friendly investment, digital transformation, and infrastructure renewal, and structural reforms to member states' economies designed to lift long-term growth rates. At the time of crisis and fragmentation, the EU has devised a scheme that offers some impressive long-term opportunities. To grasp them, the bloc must overcome some daunting challenges. Some member states may not feel aligned with the EU's vision, while others are tripped up by domestic political instability. Some states find it hard to absorb the EU funding already on offer, while the European Commission may find itself poorly resourced to oversee the myriad projects and reforms the scheme is likely to spawn. Whatever happens elsewhere, the arrangement looks good for Greece. Over 6 years, it will receive 19 billion euros in grants, worth 6.5% of gross national income. 13.3 billion euros will be received in the years 2021 and 2022, and the remainder in 2023. Only Bulgaria and Croatia do better from this arrangement on this measure. Greece will receive a further 12.5 billion euros in loans, in addition to 38.5 billion euros from the EU Cohesion Fund, dispersed over 7 years to countries with per capita income of less than 90% of the EU average. To receive the funds, member states must draft their own national recovery and resilience plans, setting out their reform and investment agenda for the years 2021 to 2023. There will be a review in 2022 ahead of a final disbursement in 2023. In Greece, the Prime Minister called reaching the deal a historic day for Europe and a great opportunity for Greece. So we have to ask, is it ready to grasp this opportunity? Which plans and projects should the Greek government prioritise? What will the impact be on the Greek economy and on its business and society? Who will win and who will lose as the green and digital transitions progress? These are the questions we'll be addressing over the course of the day, and I'm delighted to say we have an eminent and expert group of speakers and panelists to help us answer them.